I would say one of the biggest things, best things that kids can do is to actually get into these kinds of jobs, into like restaurants and takeaways, because education, like formal education, yeah, it teaches you a lot. It teaches you a lot of theory, but practical work, being in these kinds of environments, actually teaches you about life, how to interact with people, how to interact with customers, how to interact with staff, how to talk, communicate, communication skills, how money works. I mean, the schools, I'm pretty sure we never taught about how money works, or you should be saving or spending on this, doing these things. But this is where I learned all these kinds of skills. So from that time, from the age of 10, I remember I used to just help out. I think it was on the week, just now and then when there was like big orders or something that came in, like I used to help him just like get the pita breads ready, or maybe put a salad and stuff on, or sauces, or put sauces into different tubs and containers to get ready for the serving. This was one of the biggest experiences of my life, and yeah, I think this is talking about hard work. I remember by the time while I was in school, I was like in, not primary, because primary school. So by this time, about 10, yeah. I think soon after this, I started actually taking orders. I remember taking phone orders. So like think about a 10, 11-year-old taking telephone orders. People calling up, oh, I want this kebab, I want this curry, and I just started learning how to communicate with people, how to talk to others, how to. It was such a big skill. It taught me how to be a bit more. I suppose my introvert or extrovert. I don't know. Depends what situation I am in. But yeah, this taught me. This taught me a lot of how to communicate and how to work hard, how to not be lazy. These kinds of jobs, I mean, you might call them low-level jobs, low-skill jobs, but they give you some of the biggest experiences of life. And when you have to deal with think about a 10, 11-year-old dealing with customers complaining about something, and like, how do you answer them? How do you talk to them? But yeah, you just go through it. I put myself out there. It was a struggle. I remember it used to be quite hard, but I used to love doing it. I used to wait for these times I could go and help. Then I think from the age of 11, 12, I think I was on every weekend, on Fridays, Saturdays, and I think sometimes Sundays if I can remember. I used to be just helping out, running from front of house to back of house, bringing orders, packing orders up, taking orders. It taught me so much about how the world works, just from such a small environment.